Despite harsh economic challenges, migration, and the increase in crime and violence, the Central Jamaica Conference remains resolute in pursuit of its mission as we continue to go for more in 2023. For this presentation, we will focus on our 6 strategic imperatives and what we were able to accomplish through God's power, prayer, and continued total member involvement. Spiritual growth and Christian conduct. The year started with a historic 3-day Pastors and Bible Workers retreat held at Holiday Inn, St. James from January 10 to 12 with guest presenter Dr. Denton Rohn. The retreat provided the opportunity for pastors, individually and collectively, to enthusiastically evaluate work accomplished in the previous year. It also provided opportunity for motivation and inspiration, and guidance for how we can better provide pastoral care and leadership to our churches and communities. We were mobilized as we prepare to launch into a new, aggressive evangelistic advance of unprecedented magnitude. The conference connected with the members and leaders in the local churches through several conventions, including New Believers and a men's convention. The CJC website, which serves as a repository for resource documents, news articles, and more, received a much-needed update. We updated the graphical interface to represent the identity standards set by the General Conference. Extra web pages were added, such as the CJC Online Church, job opportunities, and Bible study. We experienced growth in online subscription and viewership on our social media platforms. To date, there are 23,849 subscribers to our CJC Online Church YouTube channel and over 6,200 on the CJC Prayer platform. There are 18,421 followers on Facebook and 2,007 on Instagram. Humanitarian service and development. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in Mount Prospect, Mandeville, joyfully dedicated their completed church building to God on Sunday, January 11. Meanwhile, the Dunsinane congregation broke ground for a new church building. The Southern New England Conference Youth Department partnered with the Central Jamaica Conference Youth, Children, and Adolescents Department for a mission trip themed Now is the Time from April 13 to 23 in the New Longsville District of Churches in Clarendon. 43 missionaries joined our conference and engaged in an evangelistic campaign, vacation Bible school, and 2 church renovations. Special thanks to Pastors Teddy Williamson and Daniel Velez for their leadership and support. Through the Global Youth Day initiative, our youth addressed the social needs of members and communities. On March 20, youth in the parishes of St. Catherine, Clarendon, and Manchester brought Jesus to the streets to give hope to those who are alone, demonstrating that love is a verb. Since the start of the year, we have distributed 1,050 care packages weekly through the food pantry to those in need. These include 285 packages made from food items received from ADRA and the Jamaica Union Care Packages. We also assist with welfare, health, education, and local community needs through the Wheel Initiative. Since January, we have disbursed $4.5 million. The In-Gathering campaign was met with success, and a total of $27,276,053 were collected, and we say, to God be the glory. We thank God for the stewardship of our members and for the 21.4% increase in tithe and the 15.6% increase in offerings. Health and family wellness. The Health Ministries Department hosted 3 major health fairs that served over 400 persons in Old Harbour, Linstead, and Yorkton. The H.S. Walters Health Center continues to serve Sydenham and surrounding communities with excellence by providing pre- and postnatal care, immunization, family medicine, dentistry, and ophthalmology. Since the beginning of the year, over 3,000 patients have been seen. Education and training, communication and empowerment. Central Jamaica Conference had one of the largest delegations in the whole Inter-American Division, 1,500 plus campers, at the historic IAD Camporee, held April 4 to 8 at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Congratulations to our 10 campers who were baptized and 9 campers who were invested. The Women's Ministries Department hosted a virtual leadership seminar on building and engaging women's ministry with guest presenter Heather Dawn Small, Women's Ministries Director of the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. All CJC educational institutions participated in a week of emphasis intended to increase awareness of the relevance of Adventist Christian education. The Willowdene Group of Schools and Campbell's Castle Preparatory School have fully returned to face-to-face operation. Willowdene enrolled 698 students, while Campbell's Castle enrolled 92. A communication weekend symposium and workshop was held from May 5 to 7 to train members for digital ministry. 206 communication secretaries and other members were trained and certified in live streaming, social media management, graphic design, and other skills. The Sabbath School and Personal Ministries departments, through the International Institute of Christian Discipleship IICD program, are training members for different areas of ministry within the local church. This year's cohort of over 400 students is set to complete training in August 2023. Also during the period, 305 elders were trained in 3 sessions, which took place across the 3 parishes. Evangelism, discipleship, and conservation. We increased our focus on evangelism with several mega campaigns. The first was the Christ to the World Gospel Series held in Old Harbour St. Catherine with evangelist Pastor Neville Barrett, CJC President. The man of God delivered power-packed messages, and hearts were turned to Christ.
I said, it's any time now. I've been preaching the thus said the Lord to let you know that sooner will be done at the trouble of the world, and Jesus gonna come to call his children. I said, brothers and sisters, get ready, for Jesus is coming soon.
At the end of the series, 156 precious souls were baptized. God blessed all our evangelistic efforts, and over 1,107 precious souls have surrendered their hearts to God. Prayer, unity, and stewardship. We welcome Mrs. Verona Stewart Akidenor and Mrs. Stacey Ann Wellington Williams to the CJC workforce. Our staff and teachers were treated to a day of relaxation on Administrative Professional Day and Teachers' Day. God is doing an amazing work in the Central Jamaica Conference, and we are happy to be working in His cause, calling people to become disciples of Jesus Christ, proclaiming the 3 angels' messages of the everlasting gospel, and preparing the world for Christ's second coming. As we await His return, through the help of the Holy Spirit, we will continue to go for more.